So here we go. I'll talk this time. What we're doing here first, this was painted with some antique lace, let dry. Then a layer of Mod Podge. You let it dry. The reason I painted it is because we do want to have the white come through. So there, we place that there. Just to show you the difference, this one was painted with some candy apple red, let dry. Mod Podge, let dry. Just plain tissue paper. That's all you need. Plain parchment paper. That's all you need. Place it on top. You can reposition it. Now I kind of wanted his hat to have that holly leaf on top. Let's see. There we go, the holly leaf. And make it nice and flat because it will stick the way you iron it. So if there is a crease in it, you will get that crease. So put this down nice and flat. Get the iron out of the drawer. And you simply iron it. This is just a flat surface. I practiced on a flat surface the first time just to get a feel for it, just to see what happens. So there you go, nice. And watch, see? It's sticking. You can see the white coming through, so you're getting the white. Now here's a red one. So it's just going to be a simple little sign. Hold that in there. I want to get just the right design on there. Pull it as taut as you can to get the creases. You can. Not a bad idea to iron it first just to get any creases out of the tissue paper. I'm not doing it. It doesn't matter for this. Again, nice and iron. No pressure. It is on the highest setting. I'm not sure what side of the parchment paper I use. I don't even know if parchment paper has different sides. I don't think it does. It's not like wax paper. When I cook with it, I never care. Press nice and evenly. And you can see, just like when you wet Mod Podge, the red came through here, and on here you have the white. I don't have a sand block, but you do the same way that you've seen with wet Mod Podge. You just sand that right off with a sand block, or you cut it off with a Sharpie, whichever you prefer. And that's as easy as it gets. Now, once you go over it again, to seal it on top, you can either seal it with a poly. You can seal it with another coat of Mod Podge. Now, when you seal it, sometimes some bubbles will happen or some wrinkles. Let it soak back in. If you have any, simply iron it again once it's dry. I've done a clipboard. This is with a tissue paper, like not tissue paper, a napkin, a 3-ply napkin. So this side, I painted this side the white underneath. This side I did not. I did it with just a chip brush, real light. This I sealed with Mod Podge and the poly, since it's going to get a lot of use. The box, this was done simply with a placemat that I cut out the designs that I wanted and Mod Podged it in. Another example, 97 cents from Goodwill. It's just a block. It did have something on it, so I sanded it down. I did paint this with the chip brush with some antique lace because I wanted the white to come through. Tissue paper right on top. Once it had painted, Mod Podge, let dry, ironed it, then I sanded it, and I put a coat of poly on top of this one because I didn't want it to be shiny. You can buy the matte finish Mod Podge, but I just wanted the poly on this. So I also have the chairs that I'm doing for by the hearth that I put books on. Painted it, watermelon, and then the napkin. And I just did the companion piece for the hearth. And I have to sand that off. But it was just painted watermelon, Mod Podge let to dry, place down the tissue paper, and now I will sand that off as well. And I have a little matching set for some books. Another project that I'm going to do is this one right here. This is gonna, these are a bunch of little drawers. Antique laced with just a chip brush because I don't want the wood grain to come through. The Mod Podge is down. I'll iron that on, and then with the X-Acto knife I will cut out. I will let you see that finished product, but there you have it. And I just love the look. And you can cut these out too. I have a blog that shows you if you want them to look like transfers, you can just cut these out and place them where you want. You can cut out the bee. I mean, anything that you have the patience to do, you can do. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. I hope my words helped. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. And check out my blog, www.minabird.com, Mina with the Y, bird with the Y. Minabird. Thanks.